Yes, 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 we're live. We're live. Thank God for our lives. Thank God for sparing our lives. Thank God for keeping us. Only the living can we hear right now. Thank God. Um, Special thanks to the global president. All right, in person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos. Special thanks to the global first lady, in person of Chief Motran Badmos. And we want to especially appreciate the 001 leader of Humanity Revolution, Dr. Doris Yarrow, and the 002, Dr. Chaplain James Mercy. Thank you for all you do for humanity. God bless you. Um, Before we go into what we have for today, please let's quickly have our promo video, and I would encourage that everyone just ensure you sit back and relax. My name is Farej, and I'll be your anchor for today. Thank you. Let's have a promo video.
Imagine a world bathed in the soft glow of kindness. Picture a bustling marketplace in Marrakesh, where a vendor offers a warm smile and a kind word to a weary traveler. See a young girl in Tokyo offering her seat on the train to an elderly woman, their eyes meeting in a moment of shared humanity. In a small village in the Andes Mountains, neighbors gather to help a family rebuild after a storm, their shared laughter echoing through the valley. These are not isolated acts of charity. They are threads in a vibrant tapestry of compassion that is being woven across the globe. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement, a revolution of the heart. This is the Humanity Revolution. The Humanity Revolution is not a political movement, nor is it defined by any one religion or ideology. It is a universal calling, an awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings. It is a recognition that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, and that our actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. This revolution is fueled by compassion, the ability to understand and share in the suffering of others. It is driven by empathy, the capacity to step into another person's shoes and see the world through their eyes. And it is sustained by respect, a deep appreciation for the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. The impact of compassion is not merely anecdotal, it is deeply rooted in our biology and woven into the fabric of our communities. Studies have shown that acts of kindness release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust, connection, and well-being. When we are kind to others, we are also kind to ourselves. There are countless examples of how compassion and empathy have transformed lives and communities. In Rwanda, survivors of the genocide have come together to rebuild their shattered nation, offering forgiveness and understanding in the face of unimaginable pain. In the aftermath of natural disasters, we see ordinary people performing extraordinary acts of courage and selflessness, putting the needs of others before their own. The Humanity Revolution is not a spectator sport. It requires each of us to step onto the playing field of life and engage in acts of compassion, empathy, and respect. It challenges us to move beyond our comfort zones, to reach out to those who are different from us, and to extend a hand of friendship to those in need. Start small, smile at a stranger, listen with an open heart, offer a helping hand. These simple acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of a more compassionate and just world. Visit theglobalclusters.org to connect with others who are answering the call to action. Together, let us create a world where humanity thrives.
Together, let us create a world
Okay, sorry about the network. Okay, sorry for that break in transmission. I'm back. Um, Thank you for your patience. It's humanity revolution. Okay, welcome to the global clusters. I want to welcome every human being, every man, woman, teenager, you know, children. God bless you all. So it is humanity revolution meeting, you know. So what we do to humans is very, very important. Okay, how we handle human beings, you know, is very, very important. We have to be careful, you know. We have to respect human beings. We have to regard human beings. Okay, we have to love love human beings. You don't treat people like garbage. All right, inhumane acts. This am I being heard? I don't seem to understand what the network is doing. Okay, sorry once more about that breaking transmission. I was saying let's care about, you know, um, humans, and I was saying inhumane acts will never do us any good. Okay, so how we treat humans, is very, very important. How we treat humans. If we don't treat humans um, the way we handle our garbage, all right, no, that's not how it should be. So human beings should be respected. Okay, human beings should not be disregarded. Don't treat people because you you have something they don't have. Okay, no, 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 don't do that. We shouldn't do that. You know, at the global clusters, always talking about nation building. Let us come together. Let those that are not those that have done are doing already doing well, those that have made it, those that are wealthy, those that are you have influence. Okay, you have influence. You should use it. Don't use it against people. Use it in in a way that people around you, people in your community will benefit from. All right, that is how you should use your influence. All right, don't ride man like you ride your horse. Okay, and don't forget that once you die, what you have done, or people will always remember you for the havoc you have caused or the pain and the solutions you brought. Okay, so things you made happen for good or for bad, that's what people will remember. So if I were you, I would do good. All right, little acts of kindness. Don't deprive people of their fundamental human rights. Don't do that. Please, can I get feedback? Am I being heard? uh, please, can I get feedback? Am I being heard? Okay, I just saw a message, but I don't think I'll be able to open that. But I believe that means I'm being heard. um this is the Global Clusters Initiative, and we're saying let us do the needful. Okay, and I would like to talk about reproduction and awakening of empathy. When I say reproduction, I'm not going to be saying, okay, how women give birth, to a baby or babies. Please, no, that's not what I'm trying to talk about. Um, just follow through and you'll be able to grasp reproduction and awakening of empathy. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, welcome to Humanity Revolution. Okay, this movement is not a protest, is not it's not politics. You know, we're not gambling, we're not playing games, we're not toying with lives, we're not playing games. Okay, it is a rebirth of conscience. It's a rebirth of conscience, a resurrection of empathy. It means anything that has died, anything that is dead, we should bring it back. We should make it come back. It should return. All right, it should return. It's very, very essential that it return. For too long, we have celebrated success but ignored kindness. You know, celebrating your success. I've made this. I have this. I have I have a fleet of a garage of about maybe 20 cars or 30 or 50. No, that's not what we're talking about. You should, after having all that, don't forget to show kindness. Okay, don't ignore kindness. So we have celebrated success for too long but ignored kindness. No, let's not ignore kindness. It's very, very essential. We have measured people by wealth, not worth. Okay, we have measured people by wealth, not worth. So saying that, oh, this man is the wealthiest man, but what has he done? What have you done for people? How have you helped people? How many people have you fed? Okay, if you're very wealthy and you're very wealthy, but you have not You're not helping people. You're not helping people to get, I mean, get relief or get a better life, or you're not helping them to secure something that will make them smile, okay, and remember you for good, then you have done nothing. Then all your wealth is a waste. All right, it's a waste. So let's stop celebrating our success if we have not shown kindness. Okay, we should stop measuring people by wealth, but by worth. All right, worth. WORTH, worth, not by wealth. WEALTH. But now something new is rising, a call for empathy to return to leadership, okay? For compassion to find its place in nation building. You know, we have people to people, we have genuine love revolution. There's no way we will not talk about love or kindness, because we're dealing with human beings, okay? So we are not just here to let you know that we have one of the best, you know, apps ever created or invented. You understand? The sparkhubs.org. If you visit, you'll be able to find, you'll be able to learn more. You know, we're talking about free courses. You want your children to come learn morals. You know, a safe space where we don't drop irrelevant things, okay? Meaningless things. No. So everyone should say to himself or herself, humanity revolution. Say to yourself, keep saying it, keep working on it, keep reminding yourself, don't stop saying it, don't stop building on it. I mean, don't stop talking about it, don't stop acting. Yes, action is needed, because talking alone without action will not produce any good results. Okay, so this initiative is powered by the Global Clusters Movement. It reminds us that being human is not weakness. Mm-mm-mm. It's powered, it's power refined. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's power refined by compassion. All right. So when you show compassion, all right, when you have compassion, you're already loaded with power. You're already doing, I mean, you're already in the right path. Okay. Yes. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. So let's not forget to, you know, I already talked about the sparkhubs.org. So kindly visit. If you just joined us for the first time, and if you have not joined this live but be watching later on, visit www.thesparkhubs.org. The definite article, okay? THE. That's the V I'm talking about. So V, then Spark, SPARK, then Hubs, HUBS dot org, our free global platform where you can learn, where you can connect, where you can chat, where you can also do audio and video calls like other social media handles, and build a better world. Not to insult people, not to um, destroy lives, you know, not to spread false information, or don't mislead people, don't ra- bring down your nation, our nation. You know, we have our manga and we have been talking about it. We talk about it every day. Manga, M-A-N-G-A. That's our mantra, M-A-N-G-A. Make Africa and Nigeria great again. You have to be that change, okay? Don't point accusing fingers. Don't say, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. If you're not doing it, if you're not doing the right thing, then you have no right to accuse anyone, all right? But as soon as you start to do the right things, you can tell others, you can influence others. Focus on the youth. Yes, focus on the youth, all right? Because they have what it takes. We should not belittle them. We should not say that, no, they are too young. No, we should put them on the right track or course before they get misled and dabble into things that will be very difficult for them to get out of. All right. Understanding humanity. Understanding humanity. Okay. I would like to say that to be human is to care. Yes. If you don't care, then I don't know what to call you. You don't care about how somebody feels, you know, you're hurting people, you're saying negative things about people, you know, uh, false accusations and all manner, and so on and so forth. You know, all those nasty things humans do, bad things. Okay, inhuman acts. It's not good. It's not good at all. So to be human is to care, to feel, to see, and to respond. Okay. When you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the same heartbeat. When you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the the same the same heartbeat. A poor man's heartbeat isn't different from a rich man's heartbeat. You understand? So every normal human being has two eyes. Or you, if I look at you, what do you have? You have two eyes. If you have three, it's abnormal. Maybe the person is an okay. I think it's a cyclop, or what's the name of that that has one eye, you know, one eye. I think that's, I mean, a cyclop or something, you know. But a normal human being is expected to have two eyes, you know, one head. If somebody that has two heads, that's a serious matter. Okay, so let's not forget that we have the same heartbeat. God gave us life. He breathed into our nostrils the breath of life. Okay, so when we became busy, all right, we became digital yet distant. We became digital yet distant. Master Genie, you're welcome. You're welcome. I may not be able to start from the beginning, but let me quickly take it from. Okay, let me take it from understanding humanity. That's not where I started from, but let me just pick it from there so you can pick one of two things. Understanding humanity. To be human is to care, to feel, to see, and to respond. And I also said, when you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the same heartbeat. And I went on to say that a rich man's heartbeat is the same as a poor man's heartbeat. You cannot say, oh, this one because it has money, so his heartbeat is, you understand, it's going to better of better of than is it better of now? I mean, it's supersedes the other. All right. And I said, God, you know, breathe the breath of life into our nostrils. You know, He gave us that breath. If God did not give you, you will not be here. That was the first thing I said as soon as we went live, and I said, thank God, thank God. Only the living can be here. You understand? If you are not alive, there's nothing you can do, my brother, my sister, or my brothers and sisters. You can do nothing without life. So why are you trampling? Why are you destroying? Why are you killing? When I say killing, some will be thinking, or some people will be thinking, oh, killing. Do I have a shotgun? Do I have a double barrel, or do I have AK-47? Do I have, you understand, Magnum or whatever? You know, that's not the only way you kill. You can kill a man. Your words, words of discouragement, words that will make somebody drown. You know, words that will make a living feel he's dead, feel he's worthless. All right. But we became busy, we became digital, yet distant. All right. You can go digital, of course. The world, we have gone digital. We have AI, artificial intelligence. In one of those meetings, I was saying that I had an argument with a young fella, and he was saying AI cannot, you understand, it's impossible for you to have a robot. Is he undergo surgery for a patient? And I said, look at this guy. Oh. Are you? I think somebody who went. I mean, he's schooled. All right. When I say he's schooled, I will not mention the university he attended, and he's a graduate. Honestly, so I was wondering, wow, what's wrong with this guy? Are you sure you are in this era? And I told him, okay, let's Google. We Googled and he found something. Then later he said he shifted to another course. You understand? He shifted to something else. When he already saw that I had proof, he now said, no, no. So what I'm saying is, if we go digital, let's still try as much as possible to reach out to our family, close friends, real, somebody who cares about your well-being. I'm not talking about friends who will say, let's go and spend, let's sell your birthright, Don't, the friends that will say, let's go and drink ourselves stupid. Okay? Friends that are planning to, they want something bad to happen to you, so they can sit on what belongs to you. All right, so that they can take what belongs to you. All right. So I'm not talking about guys like that or people like that. No, I'm talking about people who care about you, or someone who cares about you, your well-being. Okay, I have not eaten. I am hungry. I need a particular, I need to come out of a particular problem. It's not as if I'm lazy, but something, beyond my own control. Instead of mocking me, instead of laughing me to scorn, why not help out? And if you cannot help out, keep your mouth shut. If somebody comes to you, please, I'm in need, I'm in dire need, please, can you help me out? I need this. If you cannot help, keep quiet. You don't have to spread the news. Oh, do you know what happened? Master Genie came asking. He asked me to lend him. You know, that guy furnisher. He thinks, doesn't he know how Nigeria is now? Doesn't he know? You understand? Why are you telling Mr. A, B, and C? Why are you telling them? What? Why? Why are you telling them? Or what are you trying to insinuate? Insinuate. What good will it do to you? What are you going to get? All right. What good will it do to you? So humanity revolution is beyond what many are doing today. Some people are just claiming, I care about humans. We're not talking about propaganda. We're not talking about people who are just, these false claims. No, people who will not do anything. They will just gather, get camera guys or get the media guys. Yes, I have fed 5,000 people in this community, Jegunle community. I went to Idiroko community. I fed 10,000. Somebody was sharing something with me the other day that I'm trying to remember now. Person said somebody claimed he did something and sent maybe a video or something, and it was like, somebody that came and didn't do anything. But but now people will see, it's not everything you see on the internet that it's not everything you see there that is true, or that is the truth. All right, all right. So let's be mindful of information, false information. We have every right to verify. Okay, you have every right to verify. If you want to help somebody and somebody is telling you, the person is this, he did this, he did that, try and find out. Okay, if you don't know the person that well, don't just believe what you have been told. Okay, don't believe what you have been told, because there are many blessing stealers or destiny killers. Once they see that you want to help somebody and they know, if I were you, I would just keep it to myself. If I want to do something, if I want to help Master Genie, I don't have to tell the whole world. I don't have to tell everyone. He should be the one to tell people that, Perez did this. He helped me out with this. I have been the one talking about, Master Genie, thank you for supporting me. You understand? Sometimes I go live, he will be there, he will add his voice. Not only that, sometimes I know he may not like me, he may not like it when I say this, but he has been generous. What am I trying to say? Like, what's up? Okay, I think you need to go live. Okay, don't worry, I will handle this particular subscription, stuff like that. You understand? I'll support you. When I say support, it's not everything is not about money. All right. Moral support is also a kind of support. All right. Use of words, encouraging one with good words is a kind of support. Somebody is saying to you that I want to do this thing. You should advise the person accurately. Don't envy the person because you know that if he goes into this thing, this idea is a bright idea. Or if you steal the idea, that's inhumane. That act is inhumane. That's no good. It's not a good thing at all. All right. That's why the humanity revolution calls us back to remember love is a national infrastructure, is a national infrastructure. Empathy is renewable energy. Empathy is renewable energy. Compassion is our true currency. Every great nation stands tall because its people learned to serve. China, man. So the other day, see, let me say this. I am a car freak. All right. That is, I also love technology. All right. The other day, I was just checking out I was checking out something on the internet, and I stumbled on this vehicles, China made vehicles. There was one I saw, an SUV, okay, an SUV. The guy drove it into a river. Is it a river, a lagoon, or what will I call it now? Into a river. Why is not a canoe? And it's not a boat, I was like, what kind of improvement is this? What kind of thing is this? This is amazing. Do you understand? And I was watching. This guy drove in, then he drove out. I said, wonderful. You understand? So what I'm saying is, if you're looking at other nations and you're admiring them, it's not a bad thing. But let's help our own people. Let's help our own people. Let's empower our own people. We have highly influential people. We have giants of industries that can say, okay, Master Genie, you're into media. Okay. Oh, I need to partner with you. Okay. What if I set up a place for you in the UK, or if you come to Nigeria, I want to set up a place for you so that you can train young stars, you can train, young folks so that they can be empowered. That's an amazing, that's a powerful or a massive kind of empowerment scheme or program. Not these liars that we have that will tell you they have done this, they have done that. But what they have already embezzled, if you know what they have embezzled, so that's why we are not bothered about what they are doing right now. We know this. We are aware, and we are sick and tired of talking about the wrongs they have doing. We want to undo every wrong they have done. How? Empower me. Empower Master Genie. Empower serious-minded people. People that are ready. They are making out time, or they are sacrificing one of two things, or one thing or the other. Okay, Genie Media, you understand? I was saying that if you say, okay, how much will it cost to have this kind of structure, to have systems, modern day systems, you understand, for effective learning, something that will make learning very easy, very, 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 very effective, you know. If you think, if you do something like that, if you empower somebody like that, then you have empowered more than one person. Humanity revolution, humanity is something that will not be forgotten. Okay, it's something that will not be forgotten. There was a day we had one meeting, and somebody was asking, how can we be a sponsor to people that, you understand. That day I was in a noisy place, so I couldn't really do much. But that's a good question. That's a good initiative or reasoning. But beyond that, we know what to do. We have our platform. We have people, that this person is a noble person. He has integrity. He is skilled. You understand? And you know that if you let certain things get into his hands or her hands, he will do well, she will do well. Okay? Somebody like me, I have a diction academy. You understand? Anything that has to do with diction, helping youngsters with words, not necessarily ambiguous words, you understand, but helping them to do get the basics, the rudiments, all right, and become a better person. So, and it doesn't have to be physical. I do virtual, all right. And these days people are busy with a whole lot of things, and that time is really no longer there. You understand? But at the comfort of your home, maybe when you're at leisure, you have rested for the day, you have relaxed, and once it's time for your online lessons or classes, then you just all you need to do is grasp or grab your phone and you connect. And what you want to learn, you'll be able to learn. Okay? So I could go on and on and on and on. We have other people. We have other people. We have Afolabi Dare David, who is an AI person. This guy is developing himself. We've been to places together, traveled to some places together, to impart knowledge, all right, to help out. I mean, to help students, to help tutors. I could go on and on and on. So we're not only asking clusterians to do something to build their nation or to build our nation. We're asking non-clusterians, people that will be participating or that are, yeah, that will be participating later on, and those already participating. So it's a call for everyone, whether you have signed up or not. As long as you are a man, like a living being, all right? So, and I wouldn't know if we're on TikTok or maybe Master Genie um, is running that account. Okay, so that's what Global Clusters teaches, to build nations from the inside out, to build nations from the inside out. Yesterday was mind surgery, all right? So everything starts from the inside, all right? Everything starts from within, all right? And the Spark Hubs is now our tool, free for learners, dreamers, educators, and builders, all right? This is the third time that I'm talking about www.thesparkhubs.org today. Yeah, it's about the third time. So we ain't kidding right now. We're saying we have what it takes, we have what you need, not just what you want, but what is an essential tool. Okay, an essential tool. No matter how fine a car is, maybe an exotic car or something, if it does not have fuel, even if it's an electric car, if it has not been, if it doesn't, if the battery or if the whatever that powers it is down, you will not be able to move. Okay, so everything is needed. The headlamps are necessary, the fuel or the solar or the whatever, the tires. If your car is 100 billion naira, if it does not have wheels, then tell me how you're going to drive that car. Okay, you need wheels. You need wheels. All right. So I would have loved everyone to say this. Empathy is power. Please, can Master Genie unmute and say with me? You're the one I'm seeing here right now. Please say with me, empathy is power. Empathy is power. Hello, Master Genie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Closer and Fares.
All right, please kindly say with me, sir. Empathy is power.
Empathy is power.
Yes. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. So let me quickly give us stories and proofs. Let's move from words to proofs. I've been talking. Yes, I've been talking. Let's move from stories. Let me give you some stories and proofs. So, Red Cross, what do they do? They are into saving lives in disasters. Proof that compassion still works. Red Cross, okay? Saving lives in disasters. Proof that compassion still works. Number two, Teach for Nigeria. Young teachers in rural schools changing destinies daily. You see, physically and virtually. All right. Like what I do, I have my diction uh, space on the global clusters, where we can connect, where we can collaborate, where we can learn together. Okay. Slum to School Africa, taking children from the streets to classrooms. All right. Slum to school. That is slum. SLUM. Then number, or that the figure two. Then School Africa. Okay. Taking children from the streets to classrooms. Doctors Without Borders, risking their lives in war zones because humanity matters. Did you just hear that? Yes. UNICEF, reaching remote villages, ensuring no child is forgotten. You know, we have an outreach that will be coming up in December 26th, Boxing Day. So, St. Eunice Foundation will be reaching out to uh, the less privileged, all right? And widows, that's humanity revolution, all right? That's humanity revolution. People like that should be supported. And we dropped um, the flyer for the program. We dropped it. It's on the Global Clusters WhatsApp group, and that's humanity revolution. That's the real thing. That's not just uh, um, um, words, and words without action or without empathy. Okay, this truly depicts empathy. In Kenya, Purity Wanjiru feeding hundreds weekly with her community kitchen. In Ghana, students made solar lamps so children no longer study under street lights. All right. What are we doing? What are you doing? What am I doing? Okay. In South Africa, Mandla Ndlovu repairs ambulances for free every weekend. In Nigeria's northeast, Amina Yusuf turned her one-room house into a school for displaced girls. These are real people, real work, real love. And now the Spark Hubs is connecting all these energies, volunteers, teachers, doctors, creators together. So don't forget to join in at www.thesparkhubs.org, where stories become movements. Don't just be a spectator, okay? Don't be a spectator. Don't be a spectator. Yes. I think I should draw the curtain right here. Yes. Let me draw the curtain here so that Master Genie can add his voice. And I'm seeing another person here. I'm trying to expand this thing so I can see the name. I'm saying, oh, Eunice Tize. I hope I pronounced Tize. Okay, beautiful. You're welcome, Eunice Tize. God bless you. So you'll be speaking right after Master Genie. Thank you. Master Genie, over to you, sir. Our 002 leader of Sabificate Revolution. Waiting you, Sabi. What is your stability? What do you know how to do? Skill man, our skill set.
Skill.
Thank you very much, Cluster Fares. Thank you for the great lecture on the humanity revolution of today. You have said a lot, and I believe everyone will have something to, learn from this and, share with friends and family. Humanity revolution of the global cluster is where we're saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's cluster together to prosper together. And before we can, cluster together and prosper together, we have to treat each other the way we would like to be treated. We have to always understand that the next human being is, as important, as valuable as we find ourselves valuable. And like Closedan Fares has said, we should not say bad words. They said there's power in the tongue. So that means words can do good and they can do bad. So it's better to make sure that everything we say to the next person are words of positivity and word of encouragement. We should not bring anyone down. We should not look down on anyone. Everyone deserves respect because there is value in everybody. So thank you very much, everyone who has participated on today's call. I greet our global president, Ambassador Dr. Dekule Badmos. I'm sure he's currently busy in the International Business Summit happening now in Turkey.
Yes,
Well
sir.
done. Thank you for this great platform. Our host,
Mm.
Enison Jaja, thank you very much. That will be my
Yes,
submission
sir.
for thank you.
Thank you, Master Genie. Thank you, sir, for all you do for humanity. Thank you because people like you, eh, out of the little you have, you are supporting, okay, from your ideas, from your purse, you are supporting. And I wonder why people who are well to do, like people wey gallant, let me use that expression, let me use that pidgin, people wey gallant, eh, they call dey watch. No, 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 that one no, that one no pure. So honestly, jokes apart, I mean, people who you know God has, God has blessed you. Honestly, you need to support people. You need to raise people, bring them out of the dung, is it dunghill or what? Yeah, bring them, take them from that low estate, help them, make them somebody. You understand? Make them a people that when others see, they will be able to, they will be amazed. They will be interested in learning. They will be interested in listening to them because they are loaded. Loaded with what? Things that add value. All right, things that can transform their lives. Things that can um, make them a better person. You know, Madame Colette um, has that kind of people around her that she's handling. You understand? People that maybe like, will I call them ex convicts? People that, because they have done something or they did something bad in the past and they were locked up, then maybe they have served their jail term or something, and now they are out. They need them to be they need mentors. They need people that will still talk to them, encourage them, and people that will let them know that, come, don't think your journey has ended. You can still do one of two things. Master Genie, I saw one video or one clip like that. One of the biggest prisons. I've forgotten. Is it something Montana? I've forgotten where it is now. I've forgotten where it is now. Let me not say what I'm not 100% sure of. That prison is so large. And look at, come and see criminals, you know, one of the deadliest, one of the most, one of the deadliest criminals on earth. That's where they put those criminals. And when I was watching that clip, I was seeing all manner. They don't allow them to come out. They don't allow them to, they're always chained. Ah, but if you see these guys, you will know that they are well taken care of. Yes. What am I trying to say? It means they are still being well fed, and they allow them to come out. They are coming out. It's not coming out to where they have their courts, like these other prisons that they have a court that they'll come and play basketball. They have a place they'll, no, they are coming out. In fact, I don't even know how I will explain they are coming out. They are coming out to exercise. They are still chained. I think they will remove the ones they have, the ones on their feet or something, but the ones on their wrists or arms, I mean, it's always there, or always there. All right. So when I saw that clip, I said, "What? The security, whatever there is crazy. They have all manner of security system. So if anyone escapes, where will he? From what point to what point does he want to swim? Even if he knows, even if he's a good swimmer, he doesn't have what he will use to save himself. From the cold, from the freezing, whatever of the sea. Even if he does not get frozen, or if he does not, yeah, he would have. I mean, he will get tired now. He's not. I mean, he will get tired, and he cannot even. In fact, there are points that has that they have electrified. I mean, that if you get there, how is it going to pass? How is it going to pass, or how are they going to pass? Even if they escape, if they manage to escape, it means they will still be caught. I mean, so that's that. Honestly, that's that. And I think we have somebody here. I called, I beckoned on Eunice the other time, but I don't know, something happened. Okay, please, Madam Eunice, please kindly unmute and add your voice. Thank you. Before we draw the curtain for today. Hello, please, Eunice Tize. I hope I pronounced. Hello, please, are you there? Okay, all right. Okay, maybe her network is not okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Master Genie. Thank you, Mr. Tennyson Jaja. Thank you, Miss or Mrs. Eunice. Thank you. And other YouTubers, then others on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. Let me quickly ask one question or two. Who are we? We are a consortium of professionals. Okay. All right, Madam Eunice, I got your message. Bad network. All right. Rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission to share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Another question: why do we exist? Because accurate information is power. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be. Because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. If people in your circle of influence are non-entities, if they are crazy people, I mean, if they are people that are not knowledgeable, all right, then just